I enjoyed that.
Hello.
Why do you always see people with an Australian accent? Hello.
Honestly, couldn't tell you. Hannah and I are here. I'm not sure what Hannah is going to read because Hannah has about 7 billion things on the go. But I'm gonna just say I'm just reading a lot of Skulduggery Pleasant. I'm finishing Grimoire, but I'm listening to that on audio, so you will see me play Animal Crossing. And then I'm going to be starting Until the End, which is the final book. And yes, hello, Milan.
Hello.
So Hannah, what's your plan?
Okay, so I'm torn between listening to the Until the End audiobook because I do want to, but also wanting to read this. They're very different vibes. And at the moment, I'm swinging towards this, especially because, as Malin knows, it's taken me like a whole freaking week to find it.
Yes. Hello, Ali. Hello, Danny. And hello, Silka. Oh, the hellos. I think you should. Oh, but I want you to read Until the End as well. But I also understand about the beautiful ones.
I think what I'll do is I'll do Until the End for the first sprint, however long that is. All right, Ali, Jesus Christ.
I mean, that's a lot. But yeah, I also kind of
agree.
She
is a lot. You know, she's a lot. Or I'll do this for the first sprint and see how I get on. Like, if I just pick up one and then go from there.
You know what's kind of annoying is that the comments aren't really... Wait, okay. I'm probably going to listen to my book and play The Sims during the sprint. Cool. So not the PlayStation you said you were going to play on Twitter.
What were you saying about the comments being weird?
They're not. They're only showing me half of the one at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
So it's not letting me scroll all the way down. So I can just see that people have commented, but I can't see what they've said before I put them up.
No one say anything inappropriate then, because it'd be very funny. I like.
There you go, Danny's on your side.
Then I'm color coordinated, unintentionally so.
Smart.
If I put my hair into a bun as well.
She's a lot. I mean, you're right. Because I want to write, but as Hannah pointed out, I'm just doing that to procrastinate. Yeah.
Procrastinate reading, not procrastinate in general. Specifically.
Also, you're on my PlayStation. Oh, why?
Literally in the comment underneath it says, because my laptop will not run The Sims and the stream at the same time.
Oh. Okay, I don't know what to do about this. This is starting to really annoy me. Why is it not doing that? Why, Hannah, why?
I couldn't tell you. Because I can see it.
You can see all of it?
Yeah.
Do I dare click out of the stream and leave Hannah on her own while I come back and see if that helps?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go on.
Wait.
Off you pop.
All right.
So now that it's just me, I can shit talk Lizzie. I just want to say that as a flatmate, I could do better. As a friend, maybe not. I'm also... Oh, she's back.
No. Yeah, there we go. Fixed it now. I don't know what was wrong.
Couldn't tell you.
Couldn't tell you. What were you talking about?
Nothing.
You better tell me. I can just watch this back later.
Go right ahead.
But I'm commenting on my phone because won't have a billion screens. Well, I mean, you could turn off your PlayStation and just have us on your phone, but you know. I was going to play my PlayStation, but somebody forgot to charge the controller. Was that you? Were you somebody?
For sure. The somebody was Ali. Because the only other option is Tony, who is probably at work, or one of her children. And they're not really thinking like children, you know? They're babies.
Indeed. I really hope this doesn't do what I think it's going to do, and it probably will do, which is... That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. I mean, Hannah, you have to what is. What did you say? What did you say? But I'm listening to my audiobook via script, so that's my phone lol. Pick a lane, Danny. Pick a lane of what you're doing. I don't care what it is, but pick a lane. I have you on my TV and commenting on my phone. I mean, fair enough. It was not me, it was Tony. He never plugged shit in. Oh. Well.
Well. What a great response. No, I really love like when you're watching a stream and people are like having a conversation and it goes past just, well. What I said was that as flatmates go, I could do better. Is what I said.
Well, mean.
Oh, I thought you were going to say me too. And I'd be like, yeah.
I'm not that mean. I'm not that rude. No, I totally am. Booking this table is a fucking nightmare. That system sucks. Whatever. I'll do it later.
Good. I was like, you must be doing something else because you're like really like not here. And then you're like, oh, it's the table booking. Yeah, that makes sense. That tracks.
Yeah. Yes, it is. So, how are we all doing?
What's everyone else reading? What is
That's
everyone else
a better question. That is a better question than the question I asked.
No.
When does the interesting thing happen in this, Hannah?
Oh, for God's sake, Lizzie, if you haven't twigged in the last 100 pages, you're not going to find it as interesting as everyone else because it has been hinted at already. You finally get it explained in the last 100 pages.
Oh.
You've just been a grump. Ali, give us 3 options. Give us a middle grade, a YA, and adult that you've got and you're currently reading. I guarantee you've got one of each.
Danny, get on with it.
I'm pretty sure Danny's waiting for us to start. So, just as an FYI.
Maybe. Maybe not.
What was that? Talk me through that face that you just pulled. What did you think was going to happen there?
I don't know. I made a weird face, sort of it.
That's what I'm asking. What?
I made a weird face, what of it?
Such a loon. Such a silly banana.
Yes, but if I wasn't a loon, I'd be very boring.
Maybe. I have 50 pages of Prison Healer. Okay.
Starting a new book, going for a quick romance novel. So you're not reading Young Mungo then, Milan? I'm confused.
Well, Milan's been looking to find something that's not going to put them in a slump. I feel like the last few books they've picked up, they're just not in the mood for. So
I feel like a quick romance novel is the best way to go then.
Mm-hmm.
Have like 50 pages left of Prison Healer, and then I'm reading City of the Plague God. I don't know what City of the Plague God is, but are you enjoying Prison Healer? Because I love Prison Healer. Nope, really not feeling it. Fair enough. It's got a very strange... Like, I'm not sure how I feel about the cover of Young Mungo. It's definitely eye-catching.
Milan mentioned the other day that it is a little bit queer-baiting-y in the way that it's done.
Queer-baity, but isn't it queer?
Well, just in the like... I don't know, she said something about the front cover versus what's actually inside it, but I'm not going to be... I wasn't really paying attention because I was trying to do something else at the same time. But I remember those, like, it was something, I haven't heard many good things about it. And there was something, the comment you made about, Milan, help me. What was it you said about the front cover? Did you call it queerbaiting or am I pulling that out of nowhere? And we've got Witchlings, Gallant, and House of Earth and Blood from Ali. Well, I'm not going to say Gallant, am I? Because then I have to go downstairs and grab my copy.
I think you should read House of Earth and Blood because you'll just have a good time.
Is it actually House of Earth and Blood or is it House of Sky and Breath? Because I thought you were on the second one.
Whichever one of those, that's what I would pick up.
Well, the relationship is not made.
Yes, I am. It's so good. I'm very glad. City of the Plague God is a middle grade about some kind of mythology.
Fair.
Interesting. Which mythology?
All of them.
All of
All
them.
of the mythologies. All of the mythos.
Well, the relationship is not the main focus. Oh, okay. I'm halfway through and they've met 3 times. I did call it queer baiting up until now.
Okay, cool. So I didn't
Okay.
pull that out of nowhere. That's all right then.
Well, that's weird that it's not the main focus because the cover definitely makes it seem that way.
Oh, you're rereading it. Okay.
Finish that then. You'll have a great time. I don't know, actually. Lots of people didn't have a great time.
I'm pretty sure Ali enjoyed it. She didn't cry like I did, but I'm pretty sure she enjoyed it.
That's what I meant. I meant, like, you can enjoy it, but I'm not sure if, like, enjoying it when you're bursting into tears is necessarily the correct way of...
That's how I enjoy things. If things don't make me feel things, I don't enjoy it. I don't like happy books. Boring.
What did Ali say? You couldn't... You didn't like joy or something?
No. I didn't have the capacity for joy.
Ah. That was it. I can't remember the life of me. Fair enough. Just some kind of mythology. We love that, though. This is always when I'm not sure what to say anymore, you know? I always get to this
better
point.
prepped then, Lizzie. You know, you could ask me questions. You could talk about the book you're reading, what you're excited for. Is anyone doing any readathons? But no, you just decide to randomly do some sprints. And then you go, hey, Hannah, do you want to sprint with me? And I go, yes, Lizzie, because I'm a good friend. And I like doing sprints. You know?
All right, then.
Goodreads says it's ancient Mesopotamian. That's cool.
I don't think I've ever read a book that's got ancient myth. I'm not even going to try that in it.
Mesopotamian?
Yeah, I'm still not going to try, Hannah.
I don't feel things, so I don't cry at books. I am the void.
I mean...
You know when you're like, oh, I'm staring into the void, you're staring into Ali. That's what's happening. Ali is sucking the life out of you.
You will just get drawn in.
Yeah. Everyone just that way.
That's a very funny concept to me. I claim to not feel things, so I always get very confused when I do feel things.
It's so funny to me. Like in book context, right? It always tickles me whenever you're like, oh, I don't feel things, books don't make me feel things, I don't care, this, that, and the other. And then you'll read something and you'll be like, no, it's not allowed to do that. No. Wait. And it kills me. It kills me every time you do it. And I especially love that now I live with you. I get to see that on a regular basis.
It happens more often than I'd like to admit.
Well, you would never like to admit it, so.
No. The void, not a black hole, damn. Listen, I Hello Darkness my old friend a lot, so... I mean, we could get into it about what's the difference between a void and a black hole, but I feel like that's just too much for a Saturday night, you know? Might give me an existential crisis.
I don't think it would. I think one is explained by physics and one isn't.
See, I knew you wouldn't just... You couldn't leave it. Could you,
I can't. If you give me a question like that, I do feel compelled to give you the same kind of shitty answer.
See, it was like leading a horse to water.
Mm-hmm. And then them just trotting straight through it. Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
So how long are you waiting until you're going to start reading?
Oh, we could go in a minute, couldn't we? It's nearly 1:45.
Oh, I suppose so. We could go in a minute, couldn't we?
We could, yeah.
Why does that have such raw energy to it when you're saying that? Like,
I don't know.
Yes, and then we'll pop to Waitrose.
Yeah. I either feel all the things in the extreme or nothing, as no one will ever emotion. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Hannah has been subjected to those mood swings. Yeah. I feel like I don't necessarily get subjected to the mood swings themselves, but like the 20-minute aftermath, because it will be like Ali will either have had a breakdown and therefore felt that I hate her. And the only possible reason I'm friends with her is because I'm a good person, which just straight up isn't true. I'm a terrible person. So it's either that or it's like she's on the brink of. So I don't tend to actually see you when you're in the mood swing. You're either very, very up or very, very down. Mainly, I just catch you when you're tired because you've either just woken up or you're about to go to bed. And that is on being on the other side of the planet.
Yes. Should we go for a sprinty sprint?
Let's do a sprinty sprint and let's see how many pages of this I can get through. Okay. I will go back to Until the End when you get to Until the End. Which probably
well, that won't take me very long.
No, that's fine.
So, okay.
Me, 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 me. Indeed.
I finished it.
You're finished it, yeah.
Yeah.
Love that for
Still
you.
got 4 stars.
Huh?
It's still got 4 stars.
Okay. Interesting.
Because the last, I don't know, the Gamel journal, which is like literally the last bit, really sold it to me.
Okay.
So very good, very good, very good.
Very good. Very good.
So the next sprint, I will be starting the big boy.
The big boy.
Yes.
Boy.
Yes. And just as we started that sprint, it was really funny. Blue just like sat outside my door and was just like, ah! The door's closed. Let me in.
Unacceptable. My iPad is not where I thought it was, which is right.
My iPad.
My iPad. Where's my iPad? No, that's cute. That's cute.
Danny went from 51% to 56%. I don't know what that means. Other than you did.
Well, she's
you
listening
did.
to the audiobook, isn't she? So she listened to 5% of the audiobook. Shocker, Ali didn't read.
Oh, Ali.
She did, however, send me a really strange text. So
Oh.
it was about her child.
Oh.
In a sleep-induced haze, she forgot that Clara, her daughter, doesn't have a penis. Because she's got boys, and like her first 2 are boys. So Clara's the first, and because she was just so sleep foggy. Apparently, Tony then shouted from the other room she doesn't have one.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, weird. It was weird, but I appreciated it.
Yeah, that was weird. How did you do, Hannah?
Excuse me, 41 pages.
Whoop, 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 whoop. So you're gonna finish Beautiful Ones before you start until the end, or are you starting until the end?
Well, I just worked out that with the number of pages that I have left, I would need 3 sprints of 45 minutes each to get it done. So I'm going to start until the end.
Good choice. Good choice. It's a long book, so I feel like 5% is pretty good. Well, what speed are you listening on? Also, Hannah, can you hear it through your wall?
I can hear like a low grumble.
Yeah, because when I went out to the hallway, I could definitely hear it.
But to be fair, I had the Ambient Worlds Chronicles of Narnia Peaceful Winter Woods Music Ambience in 4K playing. So
in 4K. Okay. You're missing 4. Which 4?
It
is
will
what
be,
I want to know.
It will be like 10 to 14.
Oh.
No, it'll be 9 to 13.
How did you do that? How did you manage that?
Because she fell off the radar on it, right? Had a child, moved house, loads of things happened. Her whole life imploded. And then I sent her as a gift the paperback of Dead or Alive because it just came out. So that's why she's missing 4 in the middle, because I forgot that she didn't have them. So, and also, like, Ali has the Full Moon subscription box, so I could have been a good friend and given her like a surprise book and a Skulduggery book for the last 4 months. Didn't though, did I? So, whoops. But I might do that moving forwards, Ali. If you give me the go ahead, I can do that moving forwards. 1.2 speed. That's too slow for me.
Yeah, same.
Too slow for me. Although Kieran is going to be listening to until the end at the same speed, so hopefully I'll beat him and finish.
Hopefully, fingers crossed. It's when he messages you like, "Yeah, I stayed up until I finished it,"
and he will, because he's a proper night owl as well. But I am tempted during the next sprint to make hot chockies.
Yes,
because I feel like I want something cozy and sweet.
Yeah, it's still pretty warm though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not too. I mean, my room is like fine. It's not too hot in my room. Yesterday, I was very toasty.
Roasty toasty.
Roasty toasty.
It's 16 degrees.
What?
Monday isn't going to be as warm though, which is sad.
Mine says 15 degrees. How bizarre.
Interesting.
Must be colder in my room than in your room. By a whole degree.
I'm on Met Office though. I'm not looking at my phone. What does my phone say? My phone says it's 18 degrees, so who knows what's right.
Oh, mine also thinks I'm in Folkestone, so.
That would be incorrect.
Oh, okay, there you go. My phone has just come through, literally just now, to say 17 degrees in Banbury.
Very nice.
So it's warmer here than where my parents are. Actually, that's not true, because my parents aren't in Folkestone, they're in Wales, so.
I was going to say.
I don't know where I am.
Nah, because what if I start reading them again and then I don't have the next one because I'm waiting for the next month? Yeah.
See, the thing is, right, Ali has this really bad habit of not reading any of the books that she's bought during the month that she's just bought and then abandoning them immediately for whatever it is that's arrived from Waypoint, which I really appreciate, but also, Ali. What about if I did, okay, the next 2 months, though, that would be 2 books worth, and it saves you buying them because you've already paid for them. Just saying.
It's usually faster, but MSOS has a lot of strong French accents that I just can't follow any faster.
That's so funny. Can I just say that this reads like Bridgerton, but with more class, and I kind of love that. Like it's like a telenovela drama, but with romance. That's like actually like I'm tense the whole time I'm reading this because I know like horrible things were going to happen, and they've happened, and I'm just like gasp, like a lady.
Le gasp.
But then I don't get a rando surprise books.
I do.
It will still be a surprise because you'll have forgotten that's what we've agreed to. And you'll be like, oh!
I just love the idea of a rando surprise book. I love that that's how Ali has decided to.
We love a rando surprise.
Good old rando surprise, though. Also, it's getting really dark in here. One sec.
The sun is setting. She's just telling her Alexa to stop being a poo. Turn the lights on.
Yeah. It looks like I've done absolutely fuck all, but I have. I've turned on a light, I promise.
I feel like you probably could have done... Well, no, to be fair, if you had, my Alexa would have started paying attention, so...
Yeah. I hate that you're saying it multiple times, because I feel like you're trying to get a rise out of it.
Maybe. I was really tempted to tell your Alexa to start playing a certain song, because mine's not paying attention at the moment. No. Hannah Rito. I need a random surprise of dopamine. Hannah's forced agenda books. Look. Forced agenda. I literally said to Mylène that I'm so tempted to recommend this to everyone for May because it's come out in paperback. So I'm like, everybody. I
feel like that's 100% something you would do.
No, I would never do that. No, to be fair, I did do that. When I first started the subscription box and it was only friends of mine, yeah, for sure. Now that there's like strangers that I have to like actually impress by doing a good job, less so.
Aren't your friends more important than rando strangers?
No.
Ow.
Because I know damn well that if I recommend you a book that I actually like and explain to you why I actually like it, you'll pick it up. But if I'm like, here's a book that I think you'll like, and then you're like, yeah, maybe. And I'm like, but I really enjoyed it. You know, it's that. Or I'll be like, you know what, Lizzie, I hated this. And you'll be like, well, I want to try it anyway. And then you'll hate it too. And I'll go, haha, told you so.
What was the book? Oh, For the Wolf. Yeah, like that. Like one of them.
Like one of those.
If you come down later, you can have another egg.
How exciting. I am basically a rando stranger across the sea. So you're not a random stranger anymore, Ali. I know.
Yeah, I don't think you can. I don't think you can call yourself that, to be honest.
I know too many of your secrets that aren't secrets.
Then that would assume they're not secrets anymore. So
well, they're not secrets to me, are they? Because I know them.
That's true. I'm trying to unwrap an egg, and I just did it in the stupidest way possible because now I've made it more difficult for myself to open this egg.
Good. That's impressive.
I know. I didn't bother trying for the wolf. I literally just hold it. Yeah, it's really shit. So I'm glad you didn't try and put yourself through that. And I just dropped a bit of fucking foil. Okay, that's gone forever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Hannah gave her copy to me.
Yep. Because it was poo. I don't know. There's a couple of those things, Ali, that you, me, and Molly have discussed off live streams, actively off live streams, because we didn't talk about them on the live. So if you want to shout at them about live, that's fine. But I think they're still secrets.
That really has goblin brain energy there, honey. Hannah.
Honey. Goblin brain, honey.
You know what that was? You know what that was? I had Kit Kat in my mouth, and my mouth was just.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed you calling me honey, and then I enjoyed you going. You know, not enough people have a nickname for me. I used to be called Hannah Banana at school, Hanny Lou by my mum, Han Solo at uni. I don't have any nicknames now. Now that I'm 30, no nicknames, and that makes me sad.
If you hang around Erin enough, you will get a nickname from her.
I feel like if I hang around with Erin enough, she'll move in.
Yeah, probably.
Hand tattoo top. What?
I hate that, Danny. Why did you have to say that?
Yeah. Hand tattoo.
Hand tattoo top. Hand tattoo top. Hand tattoo.
Right. I was like,
we just went very British. Han tato.
What is han tato?
But no, hand tato. Like a potato.
Fry mushroom stick me in a stew.
Yep.
I don't think you have ever said that to me. You've called me Hanarito, like burrito. Obviously earlier today, but in general, you've called me that before. That's probably the closest. But you've never called me hand tato top before. That's literally never happened.
I call you Hanana.
Hanarito, Hananana, Hannah's McGee, and Han Pan Deluxe. I love that the last one is a pizza. Like Han Pan Deluxe is a pizza brand, if ever I heard one. I do have
Hanana. Your pizza brand.
Hanana. Hanana.
Hanana.
I also enjoy Naha. That always tickles me.
Ah. Turning it around, I see. Nah.
Yodering it. Cutting it in half and swapping it around, you know?
I think we should Yoda more stuff.
I do enjoy Han Pan Deluxe, though. That one. I like the idea that there might be other types of Han Pan, like Han Pan Slim Crust and Han Pan stuffed with cheese.
I love that you, instead of calling it thin crust, you called it slim crust, and that just made it more weird for me.
You can be like curvy, but like be like a slim curvy. I will never be a thin deluxe. No?
Yeah, I do. Should we? I had something in my eye, and I know that came up really very.
You'd lost the will to live. You're like, yeah.
I've got like an eyelash in my eye. Great timing.
Put on a next sprint. I'll go make hot chockies, and you can shove your face in some water or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay. Bye, everyone. Enjoy.
Have fun.
Beep beep.
Hello.
Hello.
I don't trust it.
What page did you get to?
55.
Oh, okay, that's not bad. Thank you powering through. You'll be done by 10.
No.
Can you tell me how many pages I did? I got 9 chapters.
Oh, you are ahead of me by a chapter. I'm literally about to start chapter 9. That's really funny. You got 61 pages.
Yeah, dude. Oh, 9%.
Just ahead of me.
Just. Danny, for fuck's sake.
Fine, I have 600 pages left to go. You know, easy.
Easy peasy.
I just need to take a minute because I appreciate that Ali went back and also included me in this. Makes me very happy.
Lead to the Z. I enjoy that. And Lizard Blizzard. Lizmo Gizmo. There's a theme there. And I think Lead to the Z is probably my favourite.
Lead to the Z. Ooh. Good evening. Danny, how did you fail? You had 45 minutes. Like, we don't accept excuses here. That's just weak. And you had a hot chocolate as well. You got no reason to have missed it.
No excuses.
I need to catch up and get back into the Skull of Dogs. Oh my god, that took me like way too long to realize you were talking about.
No wonder you're reading slower than me if you're like, oh, I'm reading it backwards.
My face hurts. It doesn't. I'm just very tired.
That's fair. That's fair.
Gonna finish the Prison Healer next sprint. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, the ending also shooketh me too. It is.
I haven't read it yet, but I've heard really good things.
If you like trials,
yeah,
like
trials and tribulations. I also enjoy tribulation.
No, wait, jubilations is not the same.
No, very, very different vibe. I would almost say they are antonyms.
Yeah. I realised that as I went, and I was like, no, wrong song.
No, I really enjoyed that you got fully into it, though.
Of course, always. Just need a big beer mug.
Do you mean a tank?
Yeah, that.
Beer mug!
You knew what I meant, so it works.
There's another word for them as well. Like the German tankard type things they have for Oktoberfest. That was the other word I was trying to remember, and I couldn't remember it.
Look, if I'm a beer mug, I feel like I'm not gonna know.
I'm a beer mug. No, that's fair. That's fair. Foreigners in the chat, what word am I thinking of that's the Oktoberfest beer mug?
A Stein.
Look at that, Ali.
Woo!
Not one of the foreigners I was expecting, but still a foreigner. Appreciate you.
But in all seriousness, the Prison Healer is amazing.
It's the fingers going again.
It is. I can't help it. It is amazing. And also, I think the cover is very pretty as well.
I will get to it eventually.
Yeah.
You're half German. There it is. I should have guessed from your Aryan colouring.
How did everyone else do? Is everyone enjoying their books other than Silka and Danny? Because Danny's an idiot and didn't press play. What speed are you reading at, Hannah?
1.8.
1.8. Look at you go. Zoom, zoom.
There you go.
Zoom, zoom. Well, you're a chapter ahead of me. I also got distracted because I saw on Twitter a deleted like behind the scenes thing of Lord of the Rings, and we could have had Arwen interacting with the hobbits and with Legolas, and it looked like it was glorious. I got very distracted watching that.
Okay, so what you're saying is that you would have read past me, but you were too busy nerding out.
Possibly.
Impossible. I'm only 200 pages in of House of Earth, but it's Mars. I'll power through. You didn't do 200 pages in that sprint, did you? That seems silly. that seems excessive.
It seems improbable, but not impossible.
Not for you, but then you read like an absolute machine.
Yeah. It was when I finished the Black Hawks pretty much in one day that I was like,
Yep.
Quick.
Would you read the next one in the series of that, or are you not that fussed?
No, probably not.
Interesting. Okay.
Like, if I had nothing else to read and I just wanted something to quickly get through, then
that will
yeah.
never happen. That will never happen. You are not that kind of reader. And you're certainly not that kind of book buyer anyway.
How many pages did you read, Ali?
She'll never tell. It's a secret.
I think the Black Hawks was fine, but I just preferred Kings of the Wild.
I think that's the thing, right? Is I think I recommended Black Hawks off the back of it. I think it came out before Kings of the Wild anyway, but I think I recommended it to you off the back of I know you like Kings of the Wild, but I didn't expect them to be quite so beat for beat the same. But not as funny. And we enjoy Kings of the Wild for the humours as well as anything else.
I think Kings of the Wild is also better written.
Ooh.
Like, there's nothing wrong with Black Hawks, but it was very beige. It was very safe with its decisions.
Safe.
And I just didn't really care about the politics that were going on. But it was a fun time. It was fine. But I'm not like rushing to get the sequel. Nor will I get it. Like, probably won't.
Totally fair.
Unlike Children of Blood and Bone, I do want to carry on with that series.
Valid. The lead.
Where is Kieran up to? That's what I really need to know.
I don't know. I'm going to text him and find out. Be like, where you were. And if he's like chapter 3, that's fine. If he's at like, I'm on chapter 19, I'll be like,
right, we've got to do some intense sprints, literally like 5 minutes talking and then get back into it.
Yeah, genuinely. Like, if he has read past chapter 9, I will be muting myself and going back to reading regardless.
It was around 50 pages, I think. I lost track when I grabbed the kiddos a snack. Listen, I'm tired. They're also fussing, so I put on Gandalf, Saxman. Am I now going to go and Google what that is?
Yes, you are.
And I'll be sucked into that, and then Hannah will be like at chapter like 200, and I'll be like, what?
Gandalf Saxman, 10 hours. Although, to be fair, my brother sent me a TikTok today that was the most Gandalf has let himself go I've ever seen. And I don't think I've still got it. I think I deleted it. Otherwise, I'd have sent it to you. That was silly. I only sent it to me as a link. That's why. I could still send it.
But Ali, I might end up just watching that instead of reading, and like.
That's fine. It gives me a chance to really get ahead.
No.
Yes.
I need to keep pace with you at least.
No.
Although I'm almost falling asleep now, even though I don't know if that's because it's warm.
Well, we need to do at least one more sprint so that Silka can finish Prison Healer.
I know. I was going to do at least one more.
I was going to do one more.
Possibly even 2, depending how frisky we feel.
Oh.
It's literally like a 5-second GIF playing over. Okay. I feel like that's what I'm going to be doing the first bit of the sprint. Because I'm so very interested.
The same GIF for 10 hours.
If I find it, I can totally share it, can't I?
Oh no. I already know what this is going to be. First it's an advert, but I want Ali to see my reaction to this mainly.
I'm going to share my screen, Hannah.
Go on then.
Oh, hold on a minute. Jesus.
Exactly.
God. Right. Okay. This is what I'm currently looking at. God. That wasn't the original. Right. Good.
That doesn't surprise me at all. It doesn't surprise me at all that brings you great joy. Doesn't surprise me. That's the inside of your head all of the time, without a shadow of a doubt. You know that scene in The Simpsons where the monkey's got the clang thing and Homer's like, yeah, that's what I'm thinking at all. That's you.
I didn't mean to do that, but yeah. But I also enjoyed that quite a lot. Just nodding along like.
To be fair.
That must get annoying though. I hope your kid's wearing headphones or like you are. At least you're self-aware. Hannah, what are you looking at?
I'm not making notes.
Oh. Ugh. Has Kieran told you where he is? Yeah.
Nope.
Mm.
No, I realised that as I was listening to the audiobook and not making notes.
Who is Peter Griffiths? I'm guessing you meant Peter Griffin.
I don't know. I definitely remember. I don't really watch Family Guy, so I can only assume it is actually The Simpsons because I've seen it. Why? Why are you like this? Why are you like this?
Wouldn't that just slowly drive you insane?
Look. I get that and it gets annoying, but then it becomes great again. No, unacceptable.
And then you transcend to another dimension of joy.
No. Although, to be fair, that is exactly how I feel about the song Pocket Full of Sunshine by Natasha Bedingfield. That song I love, I hate, I love it again. Every time. But at least that's got like actual lyrics to it, you know? And it's not 10 hours long.
What is happening?
You've got cat ears, but made out of hair.
That was bizarre.
Were you one of those scene kids that used to walk around with cat ears on a headband?
Absolutely not.
I could so see you being one of those people that would rock up to a Comic-Con with like the little ears.
Wait.
I bet you did, didn't you?
No, but I was a Dan and Phil kid who put cat whiskers on my face.
I was close. I knew you were one of those kind of scene kids. I was neither.
Well, Ali, we can be the full package together.
I 100%. That again doesn't surprise me. You strike me as the cat ears scene kid.
Ali still does though with the headphones that they wear.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like that. Yeah, I was that kid. You still are that kid.
We love that.
Boy.
We love that.
No, I wasn't one of those. I was the bottle black and oversized hoodie, but I was never scene kid cat ears.
I was that I really wanted to be a scene kid, but my mum wouldn't buy me the proper clothes.
Mm.
And then I was a teenager. And then when I was 18, I was like, yes. Tattoos and piercings. That was the least cool thing I've ever done. Let's pretend like I never.
No, I think the Dan and Phil whiskers is the most uncool thing you've ever done.
Ego. Excuse me, Dan and Phil were cool. Dan and Phil were cool.
They weren't. That was kind of their whole thing, is they were popular because they knew they weren't cool.
All right, I didn't come here to be attacked.
I can't attack you with truth, unfortunately.
You can, you know. I wore a pair of trip pants, if you remember those. I thought it was so damn cool, and absolutely no one else did.
No, I
don't know what trip pants are, but I'm probably sure I would know what they are when I see them.
Trip pants. Oh, they're the ones with all like the belts and chains and shit.
The ones that are like attached to the other leg. Yeah.
The Hot Topic type ones, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, those didn't suit me. I never got those. I also never wore Doc Martens. I've never owned a pair of Doc Martens or New Rocks, although I did aspire to own one when I was old enough to get them myself, but never did.
I was a Doc Martens and Converse kid. I still have a pair of my Stompers.
I know you still have Stompers downstairs. I do enjoy a good Stomper, but I've always had a Stomper with a heel. It was never a Doc Marten. It was always Primani or H&M.
No, I have one pair of Doc Martens I don't wear because they're very uncomfy. That's a very good descriptor to what they are. Right, should we sprint again?
Let's.
Because Blue's also shouting at me to let him in.
I can hear him from here. Adorable.
I will let him in. Right, let's go. I'm gonna have to interrupt because I know I said we were gonna do another sprint, but Percy has literally just come onto my lap, and I don't think I'm allowed to read.
I have to read. Kieran is on chapter 20.
Are you kidding?
No.
No, you just have to
Furious. I think I can catch up in this sprint, but I do need to actually read.
She's
I
being
love
very needy.
She was like literally on my lap earlier, like that, just like that earlier. I got very excited.
What do you want? I need to read my book.
Cute.
I might stick the audiobook on for a sec.
That's cool. Hey, Celine.
Hello, Celine. I interrupted this sprint because cat on lap.
Because kid. Right, I'm gonna go read.
Me too. I think I might go onto the audiobook though. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Celine. I'm doing good. I did not read as much as I wanted to that sprint though.
How much did you read?
Well, I'm on page 115 now,
Which is which chapter?
which is middle of chapter. Well, which one was it? 17.
So you're ahead of me then. I'm on chapter 16.
Have you just started 16?
Huh?
Have you just started 16 or are you in the middle of it?
No, I've got like 5 seconds of it left.
Okay. So you're on page 105 then.
Shred. I'm still well annoyed that Kieran's on chapter 20, or was 40 minutes ago anyway.
He's not that far ahead. He's only 5. Well, he was not that far ahead, but now he will be far ahead. But he's only 5 pages away from where I am now.
Outrageous. Oh, I'm sleepy though.
Well done, Danny. Getting another 3% through. At least you clicked play.
I know Danny clicked play because I could hear their audiobook through the wall.
Woo!
I did text them to ask if they could turn it down because it got to the point where I was like, my options are either I turn up my audiobook or I just can't hear it. So I need to get Danny to turn it down.
Well, I still don't trust it.
Yeah, weird that there's things not to be trusted. Did you enjoy Serpine?
Yep. Always do.
Always do.
Always do. Pleasure as always. I enjoyed the reference as well that I texted you about.
Mm-hmm. Look at us not spoiling it for anybody.
No. Vagueness. Very vague.
You're vague.
How did everyone else do? You still okay if you're still here? Did you finish Prison Healer?
Why did it take me so much the way you said that?
Ba-da-ba-da-ba.
Prison Healer.
Or
Indeed.
I feel like I'm reading this really slowly.
I don't think you are. I think there's a lot happening, and there was like a reference to something that was in Grimoire, and I was like, I wonder if Lizzie picked that up because you're reading quicker than it took me as someone listening to it.
Probably not. In fact, not at all, because I didn't pick up there was a reference.
There's a thing that's mentioned in Grimoire specifically that has been mentioned since.
Oh.
But that's cool.
Finished Prison Healer. Ooh, yeah. It was so good. The ending had me shooketh. It just kept on twisting. Yeah, there's a twisty end, turny Anna. Crazy happenings.
I wasn't entirely sure how that sentence was going to end, to be honest.
Neither did I. Did you tell?
Yeah, a twisty and a turny.
But yes, the ending, I didn't see it coming. But I liked it too. It was very good. I think I'm only going to do one more sprint because I'm tired.
I was going to say, I'm struggling as it is.
On the struggle bus.
What was it you did the other day? On the struggle bus, choo choo, choo choo.
Yeah. Oh no, that's a train.
Yeah. So Lizzie, fully on the struggle bus, made choo choo noises before remembering that choo choo noises are for trains, not for buses.
Life's hard sometimes, okay?
Life's hard sometimes. You right.
Well, at least tomorrow is a Sunday.
Mm.
So I can get most of this read. Methinks.
What, tomorrow? I thought you meant like now and then for tomorrow. And I was like, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to sleep like a normal human being and hope Kieran doesn't text me during the night to say he's finished it.
I will be upset if he finishes it tonight. I can't deny that I will not be upset.
I wouldn't be surprised though.
I feel like it's something he'd do just out of spite.
Yeah.
I would, however, oh my god, quite like to get to page 300. But I also think that might not happen.
I think with how sleepy I am, I'm not like pushing it. Like, because it's not just that I, won't finish it. Got the hiccups now, but also that I will have no recollection of what happens when it comes to the live show.
Yes, fair enough. Very, very good. I've completely lost my mind.
I was waiting for you to realise that, to be honest. Yes, very good, very nice.
Very nice. No, stop it, Lizzie.
No. Okay. Lizzie, are you sure you want to do another sprint?
No. but I think I should, maybe.
Why don't we do a short one then? Why don't we just do half an hour instead of 45 minutes?
Okay.
Because, that 15 minutes will make all the fucking difference.
All the difference. No, not 3 hours. Let's see, 30 minutes.
3 hours. Yeah, let's sprint for what is the equivalent of a marathon, shall we?
Hey, I didn't see the difference.
You don't see the difference?
The problem. I meant to say problem.
Well, I think the fact that you can't even recognise there as a difference might be one of the problems.
Uh-huh. Blue's now in my room, but he's looking at me like I'm trying to sleep. Can you please shut up now?
Which is fair. He's got to wait, 20 minutes for his din-dins?
Yeah.
He needs to snooze in that time so that he can fight Percy off.
Yeah. To build up his strength again.
Exactly.
Hey, Blue.
And then he's going to stand by the back door and just cry.
Yeah.
Let me out. Ah. That's almost exactly the noise he makes.
Such a pathetic little cry.
Such a pathetic... Oh, I thought you were going to be like, such a pathetic little boy. Which is...
I mean, that too. Is Percy in your room now?
Nope. She was earlier.
She's in a really funny mood.
Yeah, she's been soppy today. I'm going to see if she's outside my door. Because sometimes she just sits there and just looks sad. No, she is not.
Oh.
No Percy to be seen.
Nowhere to be seen.
And Danielle has her door shut. So if Percy is in Danielle's room, I do not know.
I think the last time I saw Percy, she was heading down the stairs.
What time do you want to do the sprint? Are you doing it for half an hour?
Yes. That didn't answer your question. We're going to it for half an hour, yeah.
Okay.
And I guess whenever you'd like.
I just think I've yawned about 8 times. In the last 2 minutes. So the sooner the better, so I can go to beddy boys.
Would you like to do it now?
I mean, unless there was something else you wanted to talk about.
Do I look like I have any brain?
Yeah, that's a good point. I think the difficulty is, like, usually when I do like live streams with people, there is more talking between. One, because I'm very distracting, and two, because I haven't seen the people that I'm sprinting with for ages. We've literally hung out all goddamn day. So
Indeed.
I feel like that's the other thing. Is like, I'm like, you know what, Lizzie? We've done enough. Let's just read our books and go to bed.
I'm having far too much fun with this hand.
Yeah, what's going on there? what is going on there?
Because I can just be like, what's this? Whose hand?
Yeah, you could be like that.
Oh.
You might be a bit on the, What's really funny? I heard you make that noise downstairs. A sliver of a second later, I hear it on this screen. Just heard it in Danny's room.
You've got it threefold.
It was like, ah.
See, that is great.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think I'm going to do this last sprint before I completely lose everyone's interest.
Yeah, okay, sweet.
Because, this is the content people log on for, me doing weird things with my hand.
Just like at the side, just like, hey guys, this is how I do videos from now on.
I really wouldn't put it past me. Have you seen my vlog angles?
There we go. If we do half an hour, Celine can read leisurely at a page a minute, and then we can all sleep.
You're cracking you.
You two cracking me up, but I need to read 30 pages and sleep as well.
Thank you. My brain was like...
It's because Celine wrote your.
Yeah. And my brain just went, nope. Okay. Let me just. Give me your profession. Right.
What up?
Ha ha ha.
Good. Yeah. I'm on chapter 21.
Okay. Hold on. Run, sitting there. I am on chapter 30.
Okay. Sped ahead then.
Chapter 21, yes. Are you in the middle or just starting?
Just starting.
Okay, so you're on 123.
Okie dokie.
You enjoying it?
I am. Are you?
Yes.
Yes.
It's interesante.
Interessante.
Hoo-hoo.
Fuck's sake. I'm genuinely starting to worry about you.
Good. I worry about me too. Go caught up with the kiddos and chores from Oxford Prince. I love you guys. Love you too, Ali. Thank you for coming. On 61% now. Good. Wait, when you're on like 51%, so you did a whole 10%. Ooh.
Woo woo. That's the struggle bus, isn't it?
No, that's a choo-choo. Different noise, Hannah.
Barely.
Read read the first 30 pages of City of the Plague God and then decided to stop because I was tired.
Fair.
That's fair. That's a mood, Silka. That's a mood. I can take this stupid banner off now. Woo. Well, I read a lot.
Yeah, considering you were like, oh, I'm reading this very slowly, you then decided to, I don't know, just fucking blitz through.
Just speedy up. Giddy up. Woo.
Right, genuinely, go to bed.
No.
Do you not hear the sounds coming out of your face?
I really had to stop myself from doing the whole "You're not my mother."
It's all
Yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna go to bed. I'm gonna read a bit more. But that was the last sprint. I am losing my mind. It's also very warm in my room.
Okay.
So I'm just very warm. Hence why I'm lying like this. And Hannah, you weren't even looking.
Well, I can just see that you're like stroking your own leg, and it's just very distracting.
I went, this is why I'm laying like this. Is what I did.
Right. For context, people, I have been doing that all afternoon just to kind of weird out Lizzie. So the fact that Lizzie is now doing it is a surefire sign that she should go to bed.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. No, really, thank you for coming.
No, but really.
And thank you for joining me, Hannah.
You're welcome.
We'll have to do it again sometime. Maybe we'll add someone else so we're not just talking to each other because we've been talking to each other all day.
It's probably for the best.
Probably, yeah. All right.
Or
well,
at least do it when we haven't seen each other for a while.
That's kind of impossible, though, isn't it?
Wow, I could hide in my room for 24 hours.
That'd get very boring, though. And I know you enough that you just go stir crazy and you'd come out being an absolute weirdo.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't think I can deal with like demon Hannah like crawling up the walls and stuff because I definitely feel like that's something you teach yourself to do.
Yeah, for sure. And also, I love that you're like, I can't deal with Demon Hannah. You're already dealing with Demon Hannah. You just don't know it yet.
Interesting.
Anyway. Thanks for hosting.
Okay, I'm gonna end the broadcast now, but thank you everybody for coming, and I don't know when the next ones will be, but they'll be soonish, I guess.
Great. Excellent work.
Always. Bye, guys.